All right, we're gonna get back to these tire machines. We had them unboxed. There's a lot of stuff in here now, but we've got our area. Oop, bumping the camera, bumping the tripod. We've got our area set up. We added even added a window over here. So we redid this entire floor. I'm working on getting this stuff cleaned here, but the plan is maybe tire machine and balancer, or tire machine and balancer, so you can have room. It's everything works off the right side of them, so if we come in here, we've got plenty of room to stand and move our bar, because we are kind of height limited in here. Yeah, so hopefully everything fits. I'm gonna start bringing everything in. I'll put it over here on the floor, try to get everything in here. Anyway, let's see. This is pretty much all the parts that were laying separately packed in there, aside from the main machine. So we have that right here. So this is going to need to be unbolted from that. I'm going to have to try to get some of this stuff out of the way, and then hopefully we fit through the door without too many issues. This thing looks pretty skinny. I think it's a 34 or 36 foot door, 36 inch door. We don't have air right now, but I kind of want to get everything placed, including that and some of the other stuff. I think I'm going to end up putting the shelf up in here, and then we'll set this next to it so we can set you know, extra tire weights and stuff like that on this shelf here. All right, got both things in here. This is the base for the rim clamp. We have the balancer in here. We have everything over here. I think I'm going to start with assembly of the balancer first, just because it's easier. I already had purchased a valve cover, or a valve core puller, some valve stems that use the TPMS, extra covers. I got some weights. There's more weights out there sitting. Let's take a look at the owner's manual and see what it says is going to be our first thing here for assembly. Now we are assembling the KT-T750 balancer. It's the KT-T750. So we have 750F and 760F. Not quite sure. I guess one has the flap. We have the flap. Alright, so important safety instructions. We're not worrying about that stuff. We want wheel balancer setup instructions. Okay, so Joe's getting this installed. I gotta tighten these up here a little bit. And then move for hood support screws. They're on the back. Right here. Actually, oh, we got one. I want to see what size this is. Alright, I found them to be 6mm. Let's see too much. Now, this is the arm that we're going to be installing. Remove the plastic. There's some screws, folks, here. So we'll take this cover off. not the wire. Looks like we're going to be putting it through a hole. Alright, so some of these are back in behind, so you almost have to get them started before you want to tighten them all down. I don't know if my shorty's going to work. I'm going to go get a longer one that has a ball on the end that's that size. Alright, so that's what I ended up using, 6mm. That's what I mean by a ball on the end. So, I'm going to look down here. There's a little safety switch right there, and we're going to put these wires onto here. Alright, so this just kind of reiterates what I had told you, where to put that, put your cover back on. This tells you how to slide the hood on. We're actually not going to do that right now because I still need to find the exact location where I'm going to put this. Let's flip this over. Now some of these, it has a bar that comes up the back with the screen. I tried to get that one but couldn't, so we got this one with the screen mounted here. So it talks about that a bunch, taking it off and doing some different things. Installation of top cover screws. Well, we don't have any top cover screws to install. They're all here. Center shaft. Locking nut. See, that's kind of weird. It doesn't tell you anything about installing this, but I know that needs to go on there. So, we're going to get that on. There should be a balancing or alignment procedure for this, and we use this weight for it. So we'll have to figure that out. Like I said, we're kind of just doing the assembly. Not quite sure why I didn't see anything about this, but we got this. It goes with this big Allen head. Now it goes here. Let's get this installed. Alright, so we got everything assembled. I think I'm going to be losing this sticker here. We got everything assembled except for this. Alright, so this has this just kind of slides on. I'm going to guess this way, but it just doesn't. I don't know. I might have to readjust it. But there's an Allen head here and there's a cone, so it pulls it in and it'll actually tighten this up. There it goes. And then that'll stay in place, I guess. I don't know. We'll have to get that adjusted correctly, but that's the last thing we're at. I did look through here. It says that it comes pre-calibrated, and you should just be able to put something on, set it up, and balance a wheel. I started looking through some of the way that they want you to put the weights. I'm probably going to use a lot this way. I like to use the clip and then the stick-ons here, but you can actually do both sticks like that right there. All right, K-Tool KT-T750 balancer. We kind of got everything set up. We're still learning this thing. Let's go ahead, let's turn this thing on. Let's get set up. We're going to be doing clip-on style weights on the inner edge, and then sticky weights in here. Something like that, a flat sticky weight. I have a couple different ones. I use a flathead screwdriver, and then here's a tool. I actually bought a nicer one that came with the kit. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this. I bet it's something to do with the beeps, because I tried setting it up and I didn't realize it moved it over. I left it beep 3 times. That time I left it beep twice and it actually moved over. So this should be right where we need it now. That's livable. It wanted a whole bunch of weight the first time and then kept throwing more and more on. Okay. So we need 3/4 right here. And then this, if it's at the top, you turn it, push it towards you. All right, this goes directly at the top. Easy peasy. Now we need $1.25. And then if it's at the bottom, you want to push away from you. And it'll put a little laser down there. That's where you got to go. Pretty much the same spot as last time. I cleaned the inside of this a little bit with some brake cleaner. It gives a good spot for these weights to adhere to. I'm going to recenter this thing up.